Good morning. Good morning to everyone. That at the moment is just me. Welcome to this new Monday week of trading, first week of October, first official week of October, start of the week. We have this situation on Nasdaq and S&P 500. At the moment, we have divergence, SMT divergence at the highs. We can see here. We're gonna be chilling at the open for the moment. We're not gonna. We want to observe what happens, and at least until 10, I think I will be just observing, an observer. I can see that the audio should be okay, as the calendar and the ticker tape. All right. So we already run previous week high on Nasdaq. We didn't on ES. The daily chart, we have a bearish engulfing candle on Nasdaq going into this daily fair value gap with this block here, while on S&P we had this bearish pin bar at the highs. On the 4-hour chart, it is obvious that we have a SMT divergence, and it is worth marking out on the 15 this huge RTH gap. I usually do that. Go on the 15. Here we closed. Here we opened. And this is an RTH gap. This is the new daily open gap that is also should also be new week open gap. All right, here is displayed, and we do the same here. Regular trading hours. You can see here the gap is huge. RTH gap. Okay. And that's it at the moment. What I'm looking at, it is this New York Open, Midnight Open. Here, this level in purple, and this is on Nasdaq, the level. This is the half of the RTH gap. This is the half. I've put an alert at this level. Let's see on the 4-hour. So this is the new week opening gap on Nasdaq. It is below here. This is for sure a liquidity target. Okay. So I'm gonna apply a label at those levels. And I want to see how, let's see if on the 1 hour we got something interesting. Those are just 4 hour levels that I expected to, that I wanted to look at the reaction at, basically. I usually do that in advance, but I didn't yet. So I do it now. I did just for yes. There you go. That's the new week. So I want to see how this 4 hour candle closes, right? This is the 6 a.m. candle. Sorry, the 2 a.m. candle. And the actual 4 hour candle is the 6 a.m. candle. I want to see how this candle closes on Nasdaq. And yes, this is a 4 hour fair value gap. This it was it's not important anymore. We went through multiple times already. So what do we do here? You should be seeing the calendar, but I wanted to go also through Forex Factory. If we go through Forex Factory, it says that US government data may be impacted by the shutdown. You know that there is a shutdown, government shutdown in the US. That means that for what concerns us, the events may be subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. In any case, we do not have any event going into this week at the start of the week on Monday and tomorrow. We do not have any high impact news event. On Wednesday, we have the FOMC meeting minutes. That is not the FOMC statement, not the so it's just a plan schedule for the FOMC. On Thursday, we got unemployment claims. Powell will be speaking, and then on Friday, there is a tentative for the non-farm payroll data. That is not sure because it is subject to the shutdown um, scheduled event. This shutdown actually maybe delay this event. So keep in mind that this is a very particular moment to be trading in. To be trading, I never, in more than 5 years, I never traded through a government shutdown. So I'm being very cautious right now. I'm trying to, of course, trade price action as I know, but I don't know really what to expect from this shutdown. So just keep in mind that we could be in a low probability environment. Let's see if we got any relevant first presented fair value gap. I think that this is our first fair value gap on Nasdaq. First presented fair value gap, and I do not see any relevant fair value gap on ES yet. Keep in mind that the sessions Asia and London traded like that. Okay, so they kind of went into a consolidation on ES. We took the upper liquidity outside this consolidation, and we are now reaching for you see we are at the half of this consolidation, and we are now looking to reach this liquidity over here. Clearly it will be reached on ES before Nasdaq. So if you want to short the start of the week, it is of course wiser to short S&P instead of Nasdaq, because Nasdaq is way stronger, looks way stronger. You can see here the S&P. I like to keep it like that just to have it in front of my eyes. We visited twice this 3 times this fair value gap here. Then we traded into, we didn't manage to close above, and now we retested it and we are pointing lower. In here, don't mind too much those this fair value gap here. I want to keep it. This is an inversion fair value gap on the 4-hour, and this we don't know yet because we need to wait 20 minutes more or less for close of this 4-hour candle before knowing what would be. We can see, yes, that it's showing more willing to go downwards. We also want to see the reaction at this midpoint of this week on the 15 minutes, the 3:30 a.m. candle, and you can see that the midpoint of this week converges perfectly with this low and this Asian low, and also with the midpoint of the RTH gap. So this is an important level for today price action. I'm wondering whether we do that or we do that, you know. Let's see. Mm. First 15-minute candle close in 30 seconds. Oops. See how we close right above this level. I want to see now the reaction to this one. Still don't see any relevant fair first presented fair value gap on ES. Yeah, okay, there is this volume imbalance here. There's this little fair value gap here, and there's a little fair value gap here, but still nothing relevant, clear as it was on Nasdaq. Let's see this retracement where it drives us. That was a quite large 15-minute candle. I want to see how much of this candle gets retraced, and I don't want to. Ideally, I don't want to close it below above the New York True Daily Open in order to considering bearish setups here. It's working on this level. Look, this is wider retracement on Nasdaq. We already run some liquidity on Nasdaq though. No, price is stable inside this wick. Now pushing higher. See how this level provided this reaction? I said it before happening. What is my idea here? My idea here is to scalp a short uh, going into this new weekly opening gap. Okay. So I am here. We are here at this point. We closed above it. I want to see a reason. I want a reason to enter shorts here. We are this order block got hit. I'm just looking for a reason to short. Something like that. To the midpoint. Thing is, I didn't want to force it before 10 a.m. That's the point. We have plenty of time. This is also this is also the 4 hour, the 2 a.m. candle low. Okay. So probably we will run this low here, looking for a run of this low in order to validate my bearish idea. This is a possibility. Here we have a fair value gap. Here, bearish. We can use it to enter short. Yeah, I think this is a valid idea. I am actually short in this. I will consider doing something with my setup once if we reach this level. Let's see. We wait. We also have these those equal lows here. Starting with something. Let's see if it holds. Mm, bit shy. Equal lows. Nasdaq is holding while ES made a new session low, AM low, new AM low. Nasdaq didn't yet. See how it was useful to short, to compare the two markets and short S&P rather than Nasdaq. Now, at this moment, we don't know what will happen later, but from this level, this fair value gap at 951, we had almost nothing here, while look at this. Okay, taking the low here. At this point, I don't want price to retrace over here, also because we are right before 958. So I will move the stop to break even and just wait for, just play it cool, no risk involved. Now I can go further with that, but yeah, just move to break even, one tick below the entry, just to cover the costs, fees. uh, if you are using micros on futures, and you can also trim something off, and like, I wouldn't say 60%, but 1/3 of the position, 30% of the position. Yeah, this is very doable because we are in a Monday. Um, it is we run a 4-hour low, remember? Okay, and we are right at the close of of this low of the 4-hour candle. So you don't want to be trapped here in a short trap basically. If it runs good, I will consider closing the position here. As I said before, I am interested in this, in a scalp to this. uh, I will not use a limit. I will use a market. So I'm ready with the button, with my finger on the close, but the position. Uh, that's or the buy, and I will manually close the position if I see some sort of rejection here. While I will keep it open until here. This is my limit. Is here. Okay, half of this new weekly fair value gap, and it's just the first um, trade of the week using the new week opening gap. Let's see if it realizes. I have an alert over here. So it's 10 a.m. at the same time, and we can expect some kind of retracement over here, but I don't want to be short trapped, so I will just leave it break even, take 1/3 off here, and at 10 a.m. I take 1/3 off. We open here, we did that, we run again the low, and we are now going up. 1/3 is off at this point, so I'm already in profit, and I'm now holding the remaining 2/3 of the position till this level, or this. Let's see. There you go. Not buy yet, as it makes a new low now. I am right now. I'm leaving just 1/3 of the position on. I want to see ideally a new low on Nasdaq, so I will let this run. I have now basically uh, I'm sitting in profit, leaving one contract just for a round lower, maybe to here or here, I don't know. But the reaction we are having, it is not showing us. Where is my stop now? It is over here. Okay, this is my stop level for the remaining 1/3 of the position. It's a stop loss. I put it in red. There you go. And this was the original setup, 2.15 R. If you want a 2R, it's here. 3 ticks above. Again, I want you to notice that since here, this is our entry on ES 951, 950, 951, sorry, 951. You should be losing shorting Nasdaq, and we are already 2/3 in profit. On, yes, 2/3 in profit on, yes. 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 2/3 So uh, let's say if a price retraces above here, I entered 3 here, or 1. I exited 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. We can say that in average it would be around this level, that is 1 to 1. So if we close here, it is plus 1 hour for the day. I actually need to make an average of those 3 prices. It is very easy mathematically. You just do, I don't know if you can see my calculator, but anyway, the thing is to do, okay, the price here was saying 671,677,1.75, right? Yeah, dot 75 plus the next one is here, 6768, 6768. All right, now we wait for the third part of the position to close. In case we get stopped here, we will make the calculation after. Let's see what happens before. Now I'm chilling for the rest of the day. I have no buttons to push, no more buttons to push. I've got a limit order here. I've got a limit order here. Put it in blue. Full TP. That is 2.15 R. Comma. I'm Italian, so I prefer comma. Why it doesn't appear? Okay. And I will tell you the average closure price in a moment, just when our price will go through one of those 2 levels. We don't care anymore about Nasdaq, so we will reduce it. To clean maybe this level, we don't need it. I will make a bit of okay, so we say let's do like that. Close here, and the other third, it was here. Well, this is not 2.15 R, because in the case we hit this level, we gotta add 6765.5. plus 6765.5 divided by 3, and we got 6768.41. So 6768.5. Okay. If we close here now, basically 6768 6768.5 average price. Uh, it doesn't want to make my trading day finished. If we hit this level, I will be closing it. I don't want to hold it here. Okay, so the average is, so here the position is closed. Now uh, let's calculate it again. So we got this 13, copy that, plus this is 6773 divided by 3 again. 6770 91. So 6771. This is our perfect 1R. All right. If we put it here, you can see 1R. And with this, I leave you. You can see that having a clear objective in mind and respecting the rules and being composed and calm, you can achieve. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Well, you will enjoy because now I am still alone. But I hope you will enjoy this in the future while watching it. And I wish you good trading and a good evening.